Well, Frank, how would you sum up what you've just seen at Millwall tonight?
We lost the game. Two set pieces. I don't think we were under any pressure from them at all other than that. So that's disappointing to concede two set pieces. And then we're pushing to try and score late in the game and couldn't quite do enough. So that's it.
You made obviously a lot of changes again, which you probably knew you were going to, but as you say, it was the defending at set pieces that's ultimately cost you tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, we made changes because we have to, because we don't have a big squad. We're early in the season. Players need to either come in and show and take the opportunity, or we have to be careful at this stage with the players to be able to play 3 games in a week. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, maybe that's some part of how the performance looked as it did. That's for me and us to digest a little bit. And we need to improve on that front. If players come in, they have to keep the level, and we didn't quite do that today.
But you brought some of the so-called big hitters on, didn't you, in the second half to try and get you back on terms, and it very nearly worked. In fact, you were on top when they got the second goal, weren't you?
Yeah, sure, and that is it. That's how the game looked. You could see that, and again, that's why it's frustrating to concede in the way we did. Because if you don't, if it's 0-0 or 1-0, you fancy this at the end, as you saw. There's one team really pushing. So that's just how it was.
And Hadji again sticks the penalty away confidently, but in case of too little too late in the course of the game.
Yeah, but it's Hadji, right? He's a Hadji, right? He's a good player. He wins it himself. Came on and looked really sharp as he is at the moment, and that's it. So yeah, it was good, but yeah, not enough for us to get to pull it back and get a draw, take it to penalties or whatever.
But Ellis Sims certainly in the first half I thought showed a lot of appetite tonight, more of what you want from him, I presume.
I want every player to show appetite every game, so absolutely.
And all about the response now at Oxford on Saturday, having lost for the first time this season. You've had a very good start, and it's about how you bounce back from this now.
Yeah, for sure, because we've had a good start in the league and we need to carry that on, and that's why this can't break the rhythm. Just said it to the players in there. We have to get back to where we were before this game. Yeah, we can make the, maybe you call it an excuse or not, of changing the team, but this game is now gone and we have to move back onto the league.
And Jake, first defeat of the season, what's your reading of that 90 minutes?
Obviously disappointing to lose the game. Don't think there was loads in the game. It was a tight game, but it's been decided on 2 set pieces really. So not the first time either this season already, so something for us to work on. So both teams make changes. Sometimes it comes like that, a bit disjointed at times, but so it's been decided on 2 set pieces, which is things that are easily preventable from our point of view.
And no team is perfect, I understand that, but you've scored lots of goals this season, but it is becoming a little bit of a theme of conceding from set plays, the goals you have conceded this season.
Yeah, we say from our point of view it's very preventable. Obviously you don't want to do it, but it should be an easier fix than if the team's getting ripped apart every 2 minutes and you're thinking, not really sure what to do here. So it's an easier fix. Obviously you can pinpoint it, and we've got to do better at it, because if we don't, we're going to lose more games than we should.
I mean, is it just a case of working away at the training ground, doing more set piece drills, that kind of thing?
I think it starts with desire. You've got to have the desire to do your job in the box. So it starts with that, and then obviously there is an understanding of different setups and different roles and things like that, and understanding your role. But like I say, we're all aware of it, and as a group, we've pinpointed it already. That's something that needs to stop pretty quickly.
And you played in the 2 rounds of this left-sided centre back. Obviously, everybody's used to playing at left back, but it's not too dissimilar a role for you, is it?
No, I've done it at various times throughout my career. So obviously short on numbers at the minute. So I've said before, happy to play anywhere, centre back, left back, wing back. So say we're a bit short there at the minute, and I'm happy to do the job when needed.
And your experience, I think, really crucial back there. You got Bobby Thomas first half, Liam Kitching with you in the second half.
Yeah, obviously the 2 boys have started the season really well. Obviously good players and getting better all the time. So so it gives them a bit of a breather tonight. They can play half each, whatever. So I say, as long as I'm playing, I'm happy, and happy to do whatever job the manager needs.
I mean, it has been a very good start to the season. This is the first defeat. Now got to go into the Oxford game on the front foot again and be more like you were maybe against Derby and QPR.
Yeah, obviously it's disappointing to go out of the cup. Like you say, first defeat of the season. Obviously, not great. But if we bounce back on Saturday and get a good win, then I think that's turns it into a pretty decent start for us. So, like I say, we've got some things to work on between now and Saturday. But I'm sure the lads will be ready to go.
And the gaffer's just basically said he's told the lads not to have any sort of hangover from tonight. Just put this one to bed and go again at Oxford Saturday.
No, I think that's an attitude we need to take throughout the season. Obviously, it's a cup game tonight, but the championship is pretty relentless. Once them games stack up, it is Saturday, Tuesday, so you're going to have setbacks along the way. It's just important that we, get over them pretty quickly, pinpoint where we can get better and keep moving forward.
And I mean, the boys have scored some fantastic goals, and going forward, you've looked pretty scintillating at times. So it's important not to lose sight of that, I think.
Yeah, no, exactly. Say it again. If we get a win on Saturday, I think that represents a pretty decent return for us in the first block of games before that international break. So, I say I'm sure the lads will be ready to go on Saturday.